All right, meanwhile, let's talk about WikiLeaks because there's news this morning. Julian Assange is still on the lam. The authorities are looking for him to arrest him. They believe he's hiding out in Europe. But the site, a lot is happening with the site. It's getting harder and harder to access.
Yeah, this morning it's very difficult. If you're trying to find WikiLeaks or you go to WikiLeaks.org, you won't be able to find it. In fact, a lot of the servers have been rerouted. Julian Assange and his folks from WikiLeaks, you know, they say they only have about $200,000 to use, and they've been trying to reroute and move these servers around. But what's happening is a denial of service attack this morning, which means that basically anywhere WikiLeaks goes, they're having trouble staying on the internet this morning. But Congressman Ron Paul raised a few eyebrows among his Republican colleagues yesterday on Fox Business Network when he had this to say about WikiLeaks. Take a listen.
In a free society, we're supposed to know the truth. In a society where truth becomes treason, then we're in big trouble. And now people who are revealing the truth are getting into trouble for it. This is media, isn't it? I mean, why don't we prosecute the New York Times or anybody that releases this?
Look, to me, the key distinction between them and the media is the New York Times is not publishing names that put lives in jeopardy, putting sources out there, identifying the people behind these very things. So, are they like the New York Times and the other media outlets who have reported the WikiLeaks? I don't think so, and I think he stands alone as a congressman defending WikiLeaks.
I don't know. There's a lot of libertarians in this country who believe that, look, government, we should never be fearful of our government. Thomas Jefferson famously saying that Americans should never fear the government. Government should fear the American citizens. And in this case, how do you talk about transparency? And that's what he's talking about.
Well, yeah,
you're open and honest. That's what our government should be. Shouldn't we have known all of this already?
I don't know. I think that's a very lofty, idealistic
isn't that America?
Platform. Well, how is it saving our democracy to know that they call Kim Jong-il a flabby old chap?
Well, how is it hurting the democracy?
It seems that it would heighten tension at a time that we don't need to, and it's gratuitous. Why do we need to know that somebody called him that? It's like opening a diary and reading it.
We'll
Why,
let these two
really
continue to debate, but meanwhile, a Republican congresswoman coming up with why we should shut down WikiLeaks, treat them like a terrorist organization.
All right, in the meantime, we do have other news for you. Let's get to your headlines.